Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with another puzzle that was recommended to me for trying something a little easier while I'm still recovering. This is a puzzle called Sparks by Xenonetix, and this was recommended to me, I think, by Virtual. Yeah, I know nothing about this puzzle except for the rules, which I just typed in. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. So we're only, I think, 2 days now from the release of the Save the Galaxy puzzle adventure. 9 puzzles created by 6 setters, and a long story that I'm still kind of working on at time of recording. When you see this, it's 2 days to release. As I'm recording this, it's 4. Um, so yeah, hopefully everyone is eager to give this one a shot. The puzzles are, I'm not going to say approachable. Some of them definitely are. They are designed to be tricky. They are. There are some very interesting twists in there. The story is, I'm getting from the testers and the editors, the people who are reading it looking for problems. I'm getting both incredibly positive and I'm getting positive feedback and lots of laughs. So here's hoping that everyone enjoys that as well. The story is completely optional, so you will not need to do that, but if you do, then I hope you enjoy it. The way that it's going to work is with the 9 puzzles. The first 8, if you complete any of them, you will be able to generate solution codes and submit those when you are done with whichever ones that you think you are done with by the deadline, which at this point I think is going to be the 25th of February. I will confirm that later. But when you are done with all the puzzles that you think you can do, you can submit out of the first 8 puzzles. You can generate independent solution codes, and you will be able to submit those, and you will get promotions and credit for the puzzles that you've done. The more puzzles you do, the more chance you are to win the prize for the month, which is going to be a copy of World of Sudoku #1 by Akash Dulani, which is a book of 120 handcrafted amazing puzzles. So there's a lot of classics in there as well as a lot of variants, and they're all designed at a at an approachable level, working up to difficulty. So they teach you how to find amazing logic in Sudoku grids. So it is a really good book. I've learned a lot about setting as well as from solving from that book. So I think it is a very good prize to offer. If you don't win the prize, it's $5 over on Akash Delani's website. So I'm not offering a phenomenal prize, but it's something to work for. If I could, I'd give a copy to everyone, but that's unreasonable to Akash. So if you do complete the entire puzzle hunt, however, you will be able to generate a master solution code, which includes you'll see when you see the pack, if you generate that master solution code, you do not need to submit the other 8. You will just need to submit that master solution code at the end, and that will tell me that you've completed the entire puzzle hunt, and you'll be in the running for the prize. Anyone who submits anything is in the running for the prize. The first person to submit the master solution code, however, to me, will automatically win a copy of the World of Sudoku book. So that's what you're in for. I hope everyone gives it a shot. We've put a lot of work into it, and yeah, the trailer, of course, is at the end of the video. So if you haven't seen that yet, please, when you get to the end of this video, which I'm thinking will be a short one, check it out. On to this puzzle. Sparks by Xenonetix. We have 3 rules in place, although 2 of them are kind of the same. Normal Sudoku rules. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. These turquoise lines, which I believe are visible, I've checked with lots of color checking tools and stuff. These are palindromes, which means they must read the same in either direction. So what goes in that cell goes in that cell. What goes in that cell goes in that cell. These 2 cells else will be the same. And that's just if, like, this was a 3, this would be a 3. It can't be, but that's fine. It's an example. This would be a 4, this would be a 4, and this would be 3, 4, 4, 3, whether you read it from one end or the other. These gold lines are palindromes, but they must contain a single repeated digit throughout. So let's say, I know it's not going to work, these were all 1s, then that is a 3. The 3 digits are repeated. Now, I've been told this is a easy introduction puzzle, so let's give this a shot. Part of me is really tempted to literally just start with this line, because we can look at it and go, okay, what can it be? Because it can't be a 1, it can't be a 2, it could be a 3, it can't see a 4, so it could be a 4. It can see 5, can see 6, can see 7, so this can only be 3 or 4. This one can't be a 1, can't be a 2, can't be a 3, can't be a 4. Could be a 5, I think. Can't be a 6. No, can be a 6. Can't be a 7, can't be an 8, can't be a 9. This one sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't see 7, 8, but it does see a 9. None of them can be 9. And this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, is this going to be something like 1, 9? 1, it could also be a 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one is much. Oh, no, it sees 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is 1 or 2. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's kind of like your spin wheel of sparks. I don't know what is it a... I don't do fireworks. We don't really do fireworks. Oh, I mean, it's not a big thing here in Australia. A lot of people do them, but only at special events, and I don't. I don't know what the big pinwheel of fireworks that I see on TV is called, but it's kind of one of those. Is there normal Sudoku I can do? So 6, 6. 6 has to go in one of those two, but 6 can't go there, because if 6 goes there, it'll go there and reflect back into the box. So this is a 6, which means this is a 6. Possibly should have started with this, but the gold lines were calling out to me. Gold is attractive. 3, 3, which means 3 goes down here. 3 would be reflected here, so 3 is in one of those two. This would put a 3 here, which looks fine. And I'm just looking for these matchups. 2, 2, which puts 2 in one of these two because it can't go on the gold line. 2 there would reflect back, so this becomes a 2, which makes this a 2. So 2 is knocked out of those. So 2 is in one of those 3. Oh, hang on. This 2, of course. This 2 has now knocked 2 out of there. So these are all 1s. Okay, so now 1, 1. 1 has to go in one of those two. And when 1 goes in one of those two, it puts 1 in one of those two. But that 1 is knocking it out of those. So these are 1s, which puts 1 in this column. Not there, not there, not in those two. 1 goes there, which puts 1 there. And that's all of the 1s done. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2... now has to go in one of those two, which means 2 has to go there or there, and it can't go there. So 2 is in those. 2 is now in one of those two. This would reflect there, which looks okay, because 2 does have to go in one of those 3, and it can't go there. So 2 is in one of those 2. This is on a palindrome, but it's an odd length palindrome. And this is the middle cell, so it only reflects onto itself. And over here, oh, this is a 2. So that means that is not the 2. This is the 2, which reflects to there, and we have all of the 2s. And I really do hope people are enjoying this diversion onto some easier stuff a bit more often than I've been doing recently, because I kind of needed the break. 3s. So 3 is down here, which I've already determined. 3 still could go there. I'm curious to look here, because 3 can't go there. There's not a lot of 3s. Maybe 3 is not the place to look. 5s? 5 has to go into one of those. 5 would reflect to there. I want to do something that's going to knock 3 or 4 off here. So 4... Okay, 4 now is in one of those 3 cells and it can't be there. So that's a 4, which puts 4 there, which of course makes all of these 3s. These are going to be 5s and 7s to keep the pinwheel going. Pinwheel, that could have been the name of it. 3, 3, which means 3 in this column can't go there or there, and it can't go in those, so that makes that the 3, which makes that the 3. Those 3s look across, making that the 3, which makes that the 3 because of the extra palindrome. Is that all of the 3s? It looks like it. 4 now has to go in one of those 2. 4, 4, 4. 4 is in one of those. Hmm. 5s. Well, we've got 5 over here already. I'm just going to pencil mark these triples. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Whoa, wrong mode. 7, 8, 9. So if that was 7, 8, 9, that would be 7, 8, 9. There's not a lot eliminating 7, 8, 9. So this is 7, 8, 9. And this is 7, 8, 9. Oh, this 6 is looking up. These are all 5. So far the prediction is true. So this is 7, 8, 9. Now I've got a 7, 8, 9 triple in this row. So 1, 2, 3. These are 4 and 5, which means this is 4 and 5, and this is 4 and 5, giving me a 4, 5 in the row. But that 5, of course, makes those 4, which makes those 5. This is not the 5. I now need to put a 5 in this column, which must go exactly there. And that may complete all the 5s. Yeah, it's not tricky, but you need to pay attention to what you're doing. So these are 6, 7, and 8 because there's a 9 in this box. So it means that this is 6, 7, and 8, the other end of the palindrome, and this is 6, 7, and 8, and there's a 7 and 8 in this box. So these are both 6, which means these are not 6. This is a 7, 8 pair. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, and 9. This is a triple, and that's going to bounce, so I'm curious about that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 8, and 9. There's an 8 looking at that, so that's not the 8. We put an 8 onto the palindrome, which means we can put an 8 there, which gives us a 7. Prediction held true on the gold palindrome. The 4 here makes this the 9, which makes this the 4, which makes this the 9. This is now a single leftover digit, which is the 4, which puts the 4 on the palindrome also by knocking it out of the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes in there. 8 was never in that cell, which would have possibly helped earlier. This is a 9, which means this is a 7, which makes this a 7. This is now an 8, which by the palindrome makes this an 8. This is not an 8 or a 7, that is a 9. These two cells are 6 and 7. That one can't be a 7, so these two are 6. This is a 7, this is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8. This is C's a 7 and an 8, so that becomes a 9. This C's these two both become an 8, and to finish off the final box, I need to put in a 9. No, not the final box. I missed a digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, another 9. And that completes Sparks by Xenonetix. A nice little puzzle. So when you're doing a lot of palindrome puzzles, what you're looking for are cells that are seen by lots of other digits. So you often are looking for, I think I did the Piotr V puzzle I did a few days ago, where he had the palindrome line along the top, and I could highlight the two ends and narrow down the cells, not by one of them seeing a lot of digits, by the two of them in in concert seeing those digits. That's the sort of trick you can look for with a palindrome. And this one sort of exemplifies that on a much easier puzzle. So this is a really nice introduction to palindromes. So if you've never done a palindrome puzzle before, this is a very good introduction, and I would highly recommend it. Thank you, Xenonetix, for giving me permission to do this puzzle. Thank you, Virtual, for recommending it. And thank you, everyone, for being patient with me while I am recovering. And I hope you all really are looking forward to the puzzle hunt. I'm really hoping that that people like it. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and good luck with your solving.